Hello, what's good YouTube? It's Mr.BuyTheDip back here with another video today, specifically talking about Cash App investing. An overview: is Cash App worth it to start investing? Is it worth it? Is the app good enough? What are some features? What are some downsides? Because everything is not it's not an upside. There are some downsides about investing on Cash App, but let's just talk about it. Let's have a talk. Let's just look at some things I have experienced. I've been trading on Cash App, for a while now, so I was thinking it's good that I share some things with you guys. So the first things first, Cash App investing has good features like custom buying, custom selling. So what I mean by that is, if you're new to Cash App and you're type of person that works and is very busy, and but you still want to invest and you want to set price targets, so what you can do is you can buy, hit change order type right where that check mark is right here, and then you can come down to custom purchase order. So if a price goes down, you can set it at that price, and you can put how much money you want to put in at that price. And when you put that in, it's going to give you a time period, then you're going to hit next, and then you're going to confirm it, and then your order is going to go through when it hits that price target. Now this is a very good option that I've used numerous amount of times. Every time I'm at work, or every time I know I'm going to be busy, let's say it's a Thursday and I want to make a trade on Friday, but it's during the time where I work or I have school. What I always do is I just hit sell or buy, and I custom it, and I already have money in my account. You have to make sure you have money in your account. So if you have money in your Cash App balance, you just put that money in your account, and then you custom purchase or order, and it's going to say pending all the way at the bottom right where that little clock is. It's going to say pending over there in that section. But as soon as the stock price goes down, so let's say Nvidia's go down to 112.45, and my target was 112.42, it's going to go through. So that's the good thing about custom buying, custom selling. Great for younger ages to learn. Now, I know a lot of people don't like to invest that are younger, but those that do, and those kids that are younger and would like to invest, guys, you cannot invest in Robinhood, Webull, or some other investment platforms. I've tried my ways to try to get around it, try to have people co-sign your account or something like that. It just doesn't work. Okay, you just have to take that in and invest on Cash App. That's the only option you have. So why not use your only option and make the most out of it? That's what I did. So it's very good for younger ages to learn, because you got to start building those habits at an early age. I'm not saying dedicate your whole teenage life to investing, but just whenever you get a bit of money, try to invest, try to learn. And so Cash App is a great way to do that, because if you navigate through Cash App, guys, it is very simple. Okay, I have $296 invested, and it kind of shows me right now currently like what is my latest position right now. It's $224, and in one day it's went up $1, in 1 week it's went down, in 1 month it's went down over a year. And then if I hit details, it kind of shows your all-time investments. Like my all-time total investing is $742. It shows your dividends. So it is very easy to navigate through Cash App. It is not something as complicated as Webull would be or Robinhood would be. It's just a very simple app. And now I will also tell you guys why Robinhood or Webull could be slightly more confusing and slightly more just too much to navigate through. Okay, now it's great for beginners, good for practicing day trading and stuff like that. Now day trading is something where you just buy a stock and sell a stock. This is a screenshot from one of my old videos, and it showed rules about Cash App. So this is a screenshot. This is me just referring back to the video. However, Cash App does have a rule: when you day trade on there, you can't do more than 3 day trades a week. So they only allow 3 day trades in 1 week, which is pretty fair. Okay, it's still not bad. You can day trade 3 times and make a lot of profit. So that's one good thing. Now, the cons is one of the cons I was going to talk about that I really have to pinpoint is the last one. So I'm going to just go from top to bottom. But let's just finish that last pro is you can reset limits to $400 if you ask your sponsor, okay? So let's say I am on a sponsored account. I'm under 18. I'm like 16, 17, and I want my mom or dad, I want my uncle or auntie to sponsor my Cash App account, right? Now, if you want that to happen, you're going to get a starting limit of $150. Okay, that is the starting limit to invest. You can't invest more than that. Okay, now if you want that to reset, what you do is you tell them, hey mom, hey dad, I want to invest more money. I know what I'm doing now. So can you reset my limits to $400? They're going to go into your account. They're going to have options to where they can reset that $150 to $400. Okay, so that way you can start investing $400 instead of $150. Now, if you're an older person watching this video, let's say you're 25, 30, and you have a kid, I would recommend making an account for them. If they're 13, 14, 15, and making a Cash App account for them, send them money here and there, and either invest for them or tell them a little bit about it and just tell them to invest, It's very important that we start these things earlier so they can have good financial habits starting younger, okay? Now, the first thing when we go to the cons is can't access a lot of stocks. Cash App is limited, guys. You're not going to get all the stocks in the world. For example, there's a stock called FFIE. It was like a small penny stock that I wanted to invest in, and it was in Robinhood. I think it was in Webull, but it wasn't on Cash App. And I looked at many other stocks that are not in Cash App. Cash App does have good stocks. It has Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, right? But it doesn't have all of them. It's not going to have as many stocks as some platforms like Robinhood, Webull, or Coinbase. I don't know. Like it's not going to have all those options. Like Ethereum is not on Cash App. Ethereum is on other platforms, or you can look at Dogecoin is not going to be on Cash App. But you do have Bitcoin, and you do have some great options in the stocks section. But you can get around those things by investing in other stocks, but you're not going to get all of the stocks, guys. That is a downside. There will be a starting limit of $150 to invest if you have a sponsored account under 18. Now, this is a downside I talked about, but there's a solution to asking your sponsor to reset to $400. Okay, just a quick fix. So that's one way to fix it. And then the third thing I have is not the best graph, but it works. Guys, I don't prefer this little line. Like it's not a great visual, but as long as you can see the price and you can kind of understand and get around it, it's not bad for what Cash App is actually made for and what you can make it for. It's not a bad graph. It's very useful. You can get around this. And the number one thing I would say is try to use Finviz. I've talked about this in one of my older videos. I said what Finviz is. It's like a little website you can get on your computer, on your Chromebook, finviz.com. And it's like you can put any stock in there for free and you can just get a better graph. Then can do puts or option trading on Cash App. So puts and option trading is you basically setting a bid for, if a stock, you're like saying, let's say Nvidia is gonna go under $110 in like the next 10 days, and you set that for $20, $30, and if it goes under $110 or $111, whatever your bid was, you're gonna potentially make money from it. And then same with option trading. Like both of these, you cannot do them on Cash App. Puts and options it's basically you setting a bid. Like you're making a bet that a certain stock is going to go down or a certain stock is going to go up by a certain date, and it's you basically setting a bet with somebody else and making money from it, right? You don't have an option to put trade or option trade at all in Cash App. I'm going to make a separate video of what is option trading and what is put trading, like what are puts and options. Right now I just gave you guys like a rough example of like setting a bet, so So that's roughly what it is, but it's not exactly. I will get in depth and make a separate video, but if you have time on your own, you can definitely look up that last con of what is puts and option trading. That option is not in Cash App. That's basically a whole different style of investing and trading. Some people do short-term investments, some people do long-term investments, some people do day trading, and some people really just focus on puts and option trading for stocks like Nvidia or GameStop, or in, let's say, Microsoft, Apple. They love puts and option trading, and that option is in Robinhood, guys. This is why I don't discourage dating on different platforms, because different platforms can come with different options. You cannot put or option trade on Cash App. I wish I could. I've responded to a comment before talking about this, but you cannot. That is a very helpful way to make money and a quick way to make money. It's like you set a time frame of 3 weeks, and you're saying if the stock doesn't go under 120 in 3 weeks, you put a price of $50 for it, and then after 3 weeks, if it doesn't go down, you get $50, or if it goes up and you had a higher bid, you get $50 more. It's something similar to that. So that option is unfortunately not on Cash App. It is on Robinhood. I believe it is on Webull. So those are some of the reasons why I will get Robinhood and Webull. So Robinhood and Webull specifically for puts and option trading, okay? So those are only two reasons I would probably get Webull. I would always get Webull before Robinhood because of the previous, stuff that happened in 2021 with Robinhood. A lot of people did leave Robinhood, but that is the only reason I would get Webull. But then I would get Robinhood probably or Coinbase probably for stuff to like invest in, like Ethereum or Dogecoin, those type of cryptos. So that is it for the video, guys. I just wanted to touch bases, tell you guys some things about Cash App, how it's good for younger investors. It's great for beginners. It's easy to navigate, easy to get through. And then if you have a sponsored account, if you're under 18, how you can start off with $150, which is a limit, and you can get your parents to reset it. I also wanted to talk about options and puts trading. You can't do that on Cash App, and how you can't access a lot of stocks on Cash App. But overall, like, investing on Cash App is worth it. I would definitely say it's worth it if you're a beginner. If you want to get started, hey, get started. I have learned a lot of stuff from Cash App. You have to use all your resources if you want to get started. You don't want to just stick to one thing, or you don't want to just keep second guessing yourself. You have to take the chance and try to start investing in a certain platform to learn something. And I've learned a lot by custom buying, custom selling. I've learned a lot from day trading on Cash App. I day traded things like AMC, Fuel Cell. So it's very important to just get started. If I was watching this video and I was a beginner, I wanted to get started with Cash App, go for it, guys. You gotta send it. You gotta learn something from just starting out. You're not gonna learn anything if you just keep second guessing yourself, or you're not sure. Hey, take the risk, take the chance to get started, put some money in a stock, and to see how it goes out. These are some of the things that I went through. Now the rest is on you guys. So just take the chance, have fun with it, learn something. That is it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. That is it. Cash App is definitely worth using if you're a beginner and you want to get started investing. Thank you guys.